6-year-old arrested by police officer tearfully asks for a second chance in body camera footage. Children will always act naughty and an adult must correct such behaviors without escalating. However, for this Orlando police officer, arresting a 6-year-old was the best way he could tame her, despite her pleading for a second chance. Kids are tiny humans with a mind of their own. However, they need guidance, and most kids between 0 to 10 years old are often considered impressionable. Sometimes these tiny human versions commit many offenses like breaking expensive things or throwing tantrums. However, these are never schemes, nor do they think about the consequences. Hence, it leaves them feeling sorry, especially after being scolded or caught. Parents and teachers have been saddled with the responsibility of raising kids. Even though there are always loose ends to correct and nip in the bud, a child is one until they attain a certain age. For this Orlando grandmother, she witnessed one of the worst pains a guardian could. No, it was not the death of a child, but the maltreatment of her young granddaughter by a police officer. Dennis Turner was a reserve officer serving at the Orlando Police Department. Owing to his position as a reserve officer, Turner was answerable to the chief of police, who meted out judgment regarding the incident. In September 2019, Turner showed up at Lucius and Amma Nixon Academy in Orlando with the aim to cuff 2 underage students, a boy and girl both 6 years old. In a video that surfaced online, body camera footage showed the incident. The adult could be seen whisking a young girl named Kaya Roll to a police car. First, he showed her the handcuffs he used on her, then asked the minor to turn around before leading her away from the classroom in the back of his vehicle. While all this was happening, Kaya could be heard saying, "Please help me, please," as she also asked for a second chance. Reports had it that the police acted against the principal's will, but in the video, another adult was present who did not object to the girl's arrest. In fact, the person said, "Okay, Kaya, you have to go with them, baby girl." Kaya's sobs were enough to soften the heart of a stone-hearted person. Still, somehow the officer refused to listen as he bundled her in his vehicle because she'd misbehaved by kicking a staff member in her classroom. That wasn't all. He contacted Kaya's grandmother explaining her offense while adding that she would be charged for battery. Eventually, she was released to her grandmother. However, Aramis de Ayala, the state attorney for the 9th Judicial Circuit, dismissed the case and told the media that her office had no intentions of prosecuting the kid. According to Ayala, "I refuse to play any role in the school-to-prison pipeline at any age. These very young children are to be protected, nurtured, and disciplined in a manner that does not rely on the criminal justice system to do it." The entire episode was devastating for Marilyn Kirkland, Kaya's grandmother, who could not get over the pain despite having her baby back home. In an interview, she emotionally recounted the incident by saying, "No 6-year-old child should be able to tell somebody that they had handcuffs on them and they were riding in a police car to be fingerprinted and have a mugshot taken." Many condemned the behavior, including Orlando's police chief Orlando Rolon, who spoke to the press. He confessed that the arrest was without the approval of a commanding officer and was a punishable offense. During his address, Rolon mentioned that he found the incident unpleasant and that he wasted no time in suspending the officer, despite Turner being under investigation. The police chief, who went ahead to terminate the officer from the force, also apologized to the family, adding, "This will not stop. I have the opportunity to exercise that, and when I came in today, I knew there was no choice here. He was going to be terminated. I was sick to my stomach when I heard this. We were all appalled. I apologize to the children involved and their families." Other internet users, including parents with kids, condemned Turner's behavior. They maintained that Kaya was only a child and that other corrective measures could have been explored. At the end of the day, Turner's inability to control his emotions and listen to a pleading child cost him his job and dent his reputation. So this teaches that it is good to show sympathy to a person no matter how little. After all, these kids are humans.
If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider sharing it with someone who may find it interesting. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one.